This is the runoff debate for the U.S. Senate seat currently held by Senator David Perdue of Georgia. Before his election, he sat on the board of 5 major corporations and co-founded Perdue Partners, a global trading company. Senator Perdue declined to participate in this debate and is represented by an empty podium.
Senator David Perdue, Republican of Georgia, did not bother to show up for his debate yesterday, so Democrat Jon Ossoff, his challenger, was left to make his case to Georgia voters next to an empty podium representing the Republican senator, who was apparently, I guess, just too scared to answer questions about his record or his numerous suspicious stock trades while in office.
Senator Perdue, I suppose, doesn't feel that he can handle himself in debate, or perhaps is concerned that he may incriminate himself in debate. It shows an astonishing arrogance and sense of entitlement for Georgia's senior U.S. senator to believe he shouldn't have to debate at a moment like this in our history.
As bad as the no-show looked for the Senator David Perdue, and Fox did its best to spin it for him with the network reporting on Perdue slamming Ossoff's debate performance, the empty podium move may actually have been a better debate than the other one. That's where Georgia Senator, also in a runoff, Kelly Loeffler, who was appointed to that seat, refused to break with Trump's election fraud lies, dodged questions about her own suspicious stock trades, and tried to cast herself as a politician of the people.
Look, I have lived the American dream. I want to make sure every Georgian can do that. From working on a farm, from waitressing, being the first in my family to graduate from college, I know that, free enterprise is the way to lift everyone up.
Kelly Loeffler, regular Joe. Senator did not mention she and her husband are worth an estimated $800 million. Indeed, she's quite possibly the richest politician on Capitol Hill. She's got a private jet, $10.5 million, 17-bedroom, 15,000-square-foot mansion in Atlanta. It's got its own name. Along with, as of this summer, 3 homes in Florida, a condo in Chicago, a $4.3 million pad along the Georgia coastline. That's all, I think. I think we got them all. As for her hardscrabble story of pulling herself up by her bootstraps, listen to this. When she needed $90,000 for an MBA at DePaul, she mortgaged land inherited from her grandparents. That's a good solution. All those folks who are on food lines right now or unemployed or small businesses getting shut down, just mortgage your grandpa's land, obviously. You don't need more pandemic relief. Just move some of that land that your grandparents left you and mortgage it. It's easy. The poor performance by Loeffler and cowardly no-show by Perdue could make real differences in these races. They're very tight. I mean, as you can tell in the polling, very, very close. As you probably know by now, if Democrats prevail in both runoffs, the party will take control of the Senate